Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at the month of April for Sagittarius. So wherever you happen to have a Sagittarius in your birth chart, or if you're just wanting to check in on a Sagittarius, hello and welcome. I'm so happy you're able to be here. Please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so that can affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words. I also have tremors, which can make shuffling a challenge, and I can struggle with my grip. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to. If you would like a bonus in your next month's reading, make sure you run the numbers up on this reading. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. Everything you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the description down below, so make sure you check that out. So all right, let's get some messages here for you, Sagittarius. Now you can look at this part as being past, present, future. You can look at it as being all present, all future, however it resonates for you personally. When your spidey senses start tingling, that is your intuition letting you know, hey, this messages for us, or oof, I don't think this message is for us. You know, it could go either way there, you guys. So make sure you're paying attention and in tune with your star player. So all right, first you have transformation and change. So moving forward too is something I feel like there are big changes on the horizon. You know, this is the first full month of spring if you're in the same hemisphere as me. So, you know, spring awakening, you guys, maybe even some spring cleaning. He's got his broom there, you know, and it's not just your physical home, but your spiritual home as well here, you guys, because you have rebirth and reinvention. So re-emerging, you guys. Maybe you've had a dark night of the soul. That's something that's coming through. Trials, tribulations, you know, you've been transformed, you've been changed, you've been reborn, you're reinventing yourself, you know, wow, major changes. And we also have imagine and envision here. So using your creativity, you guys, knowing that you're a co-creator of your destiny and you can have literally anything you want. So stepping into your power here. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius, I absolutely love this energy here. So let me soak it up. All right. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on in the love department for you here. Now, this can be self, it can include family, friends, significant other. Maybe for some, it's your job. You know, you could really love your job, and that could show up here as well. You know, literally anywhere that you have love, you guys. So okay, you do have the wall here for a misunderstanding. You know, if you're catching this as it goes up, Mercury is in retrograde, and so miscommunication, misunderstandings, they can happen. Venus is also retrograde still, I believe, as well. So, you know, affecting your love life, your relationships. You also do have the flute for disappointment in a friend or a lover. You know, maybe you've set the bar too high, you know, which isn't a bad thing to know what you want, right? I'm not saying that, but you know, when we have expectations of people and they can't live up to them, you know, so you're both disappointed is what I feel like there. But you also do have love showing up, so there is still a lot of love. You have a lot of love to give, and you know, if you're open and ready to receive love, it is available to you. There may be some relationships that need a little extra love poured into them, and it doesn't have to be just romantic only here, you guys. It could be your family and your friends as well, maybe someone at your job. But you know, I feel like you are going on a journey of healing and growth and change. You know, like I said, those two right there, you guys, you know, maybe you're going within hermit mode here a little bit. So, you know, whatever the case may be, there's so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless here. So, all right, let's see what's going on in career and finances here for you, Sagittarius. I always like to know what's going on with my money, honey. Tell me, I want $1 million right here, right? I mean, if I can stay in alignment and trust and believe. I know there's one more, just having trouble getting a hold of these sometimes. It happens. All right. Ooh, okay. You do have the throne here for position of authority. So climbing that corporate ladder. Maybe you're going to get a raise, a promotion, you know, manager position here, you guys. It's a position of authority. You also have the 4-leaf clover. Great good fortune. Yes. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. And you have the egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. That's a golden egg for a golden opportunity, you guys. That throne is also golden. So, I mean, so much goodness right there. Yes, thank you very much. So, you know, I feel like you're really pouring, you know, blood, sweat, and tears into whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you're even going back to school or, you know, taking classes to further your knowledge, further your education here, you guys. You know, you're going for it. You are all in, and it's going to pay off in a big way. So, all right, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on in life. Life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here be like, hey, yo, life, pump your brakes, use some Vaseline. And life be like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm just like, just because I can, don't mean I want to, though, you know? I mean, okay, life, chillax. All right, let's see what we have going on here. Okay, you do have the dragon. Beware of self-delusion. So, you know, the sky's only the limit if you put it there, right? And you can literally co-create. You know, if you can dream it, you can have it, you know, when you believe it, you guys. But we can't delulu ourselves either. So we have the dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. You know, that love can extend there as well, and it should. You also have the staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So, you know, maybe you've been praying for a way where you don't see one, and it's about to show up in reality here, you guys, for you in a big way. It could be financial, you know, it could be health-wise, it could literally be anything, because there's so many of us, right? But I feel like your guides, your angels, are working overtime behind the scenes on your behalf for your highest and greatest good. I also feel like you are protected, you know, left, right, front, center, north, south, east, west, all of it is covered, you guys. And it could be ancestral protection. You know, someone on the other side is, you know, you're still under the umbrella of their protection. They're watching out for you. All right, let's get a message from the moon. The moon is all about changes in our lives. The moon herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So let's get a message from Mama Moon here for Sagittarius. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know here, Spirit? All right. Okay, there's 1 and 2. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have first quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. Yes, open heart, open mind here, you guys. And, you know, soften is something else, you know. Something I've been saying as I am in my Empress era. Whether you're male or female, you can claim that energy because we all have divine feminine and divine masculine within ourselves. So, you know, when you're softened, your heart is softened and it's open and you're letting your walls down. You know, sometimes we have those walls up to protect ourselves too, is something Spirit is saying. And maybe it's put some distance between you and someone else as a way to protect yourself. I mean, you know, whoever this person is that you are doing this with, you know exactly who it is. And maybe you have to love them from a distance, you guys, because, you know, we don't have control over other people. They are going to do and be who they want to be, right? Do what they want to do. And, you know, we can't always be around that kind of energy. You know, that toxicity is very draining. So, if you have your walls up because of that, that's one thing. You know, that's your safe, healthy boundaries there, you guys. So, but like I said, if you want love, you have to be open and ready to receive love. And, you know, sometimes I think we're not as aware of that as we should be. Oh, hey, full moon in Leo, go wild, buck wild, y'all, just wilding out. You know, but I feel like it's time, you know, and maybe your wild is getting your ish together, you know, going through this transformation, being reborn, you know. I feel like it's a very good time, and, you know, you come out on the other side, and you have a 4-leaf clover there too, you guys. So luck is definitely on your side this month of April. I feel like if you can dream it and believe it, you can achieve it. So, all right, let's see what else Sagittarius needs to know here. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, your wisdom, and your truth in all matters and in all things and at all times. Yes, Sagittarius, what do they need to know? Okay, I think I may have the card there. Let's see if I can grab it. Oh, you have prosperity. Hey, hey. I mean, you got that throne. You got that 4-leaf clover. You've got the golden egg. You got 2 4-leaf clovers, actually. You got the throne, and you also have a crown up there, a money bag, a castle. I think there's a goldfish. Goldfish are also, you know, signs of abundance and prosperity. You have that staff for, you know, taken care of in difficult times. So, prosperity, a prosperous time. It's your season to grow and bloom. And I feel like, you know, the changes that you are making, you guys, you know, are you going to see big results right away? No, probably not. But the more you do something and the more it becomes a habit for you, I mean, the better off. And maybe you're going through like your financials and are like, you know what, I've been spending money on these apps and I don't even use them. I haven't used this one in 3 months, so, you know, I'm not really missing it, but I'm paying for it, so cut that out, you know. I mean, see where your money's going, you guys. And, you know, be honest with yourself. Don't delulu yourself. All right, let's get a daily healing message here for you, Sagittarius. All right, daily healing for Sagittarius. Okay, that one there. Okay. foster patience, you guys. Ooh, patience can feel like such a dirty word, but you know, when we think, you know, of how we are building our legacy and, you know, we want it to last, it takes our whole lifetime, you guys. You know, we start it and we keep going, and, you know, there's gonna be good times and not so great times, but you know, you're going to be taken care of even in those difficult times. You know, I feel like you have a lot of faith, a lot of hope. Yes, sometimes it gets tested, but you know, patience, young grasshopper. All right, let's get a star seeds message for you here, Sagittarius. Let's see what else you need to know here. Oh, I like that background there. Okay, you have creation. Hey, being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. Yes, you guys, no limits here. You know, and maybe you are creative. Maybe you paint or you write or, you know, draw or play music, you know. Maybe you're real crafty, crocheting or just putting things together and making it look nice in your home. You know, the possibilities are literally endless, but I feel like you take a lot of pride in your home and how it looks. You know, you want it to look a certain way. You have a whole aesthetic, and you know, pleasing to the eye, and it makes you feel good, you guys. And every time you tap into that creative energy, it gets easier and easier to do so. And you know, this is an outlet for you that helps boost your joy, boost your confidence, your mood, you guys. So why wouldn't you want to do more of it? All right, Sagittarius, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button. You know, run them numbers up for a chance at a bonus in your next month's reading. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That just blows me away. I love it and I appreciate it so very much. I love expansion. I love growth, and I love being able to interact with you guys. The theme for April is April showers. You know, they bring May flowers, so go on ahead and let it rain, you guys. And maybe you're wanting that rain to come down on your love life, your relationships, or maybe you're wanting it to rain on your career and finances. Or if you're like me, maybe you want that rain on your whole life. You know, everything that works together to make up your whole life. You know, yes, universe, show me how good it gets. Give me more. I really, really love this energy here, you guys. Like, if you can create it, you know, I mean, limitless, you guys. And don't let fear, doubt, worry, negativity get in there, block your blessings. You know, the universe has more than enough, and what is meant for you is already yours. So don't worry about taking something from anyone else, because if it's meant for you, it's coming, you guys. And more is coming. It's happening all the time. Show me all the goodness. Okay. From the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want to say thank you. Blessed be. Namaste and goodbye.